My family, apparently, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, will be excluded from a wedding they never ever asked to attend, a wedding that they weren't invited, a wedding that there is no way they would even attend because their own family, meaning Charles and William, refused to ensure that Harry's family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, receive Met police protection while in the UK. And so, because they refuse, there is no way Meghan, Archie, Lilibet are going to any kind of wedding in the UK. Even the wedding of the so-called Duke of Westminster. My family, there's no way. But a carnival of so-called expert called Royanika is reporting that Harry and Meghan will be excluded from the Duke of Westminster's wedding because of the royal rift. And that it's a blow to Harry and Meghan because Hugh Grosvenor is Prince Archie's godfather. My family, it has never really been publicly revealed who is truly Archie's godfather. My family, it has never really been revealed. And my family, even when you do a simple Google search, my family, here are the search results that come out when you do, a simple Google search. It says that someone called Tiggy, who was Harry's nanny, and also former equerry to Charles, Mark Dyer, are Archie's godparents. It never mentions this guy called Hugh Grosvenor. It never mentions this guy. But apparently, according to a carnival of so-called expert called Royanika, they are saying that Hugh Grosvenor is Archie's godfather. That is what is being said by my family. And yet, I haven't seen a photo of this Hugh Grosvenor guy with Archie. I have not. My family, I have not seen a photo of this Hugh Grosvenor guy with Archie. I haven't. My family, here is what happened. Here is what truly happened. My family, a couple of hours ago, Royanika, a carnival of so-called expert, who is known for being a liar, who also has a profile or is using a photo of herself interviewing Prince Harry as part of her ex, formerly called Twitter, profile. My family, she put in a comment a couple of hours ago saying this on her ex account. And I quote, "A day in the life of a royal editor. Saturday morning, in search of biscuits, at Osborne Jamie, my family, after a bone-chilling, phone-killing dawn on the Gallops. Saturday afternoon, to the Sunday Times Towers for an imminent roll scoop in a punchy Newsweek. To the Sunday Times Towers for an imminent roll scoop in a punchy Newsweek. And a couple of hours later, my family, apparently, she was fed this story that Prince Harry and Meghan are to be excluded from the Duke of Westminster's wedding. That is the story that she was fed, clearly by the palace, which tells me the palace is still using Harry and Meghan to deflect from what's actually going on in the UK right now. My family, As all of us know by now, my family, the names of the alleged racist royals have been named publicly by Piers Morgan on Talk TV. My family, and they are Kay Moulton and also Charles. And my family, basically, based on what has happened, right now the royal family is trying to deflect. And normally, as all of us know, time and time again, they have constantly used Harry and Meghan as scapegoats to deflect, to distract from whatever scandal they are facing. And now, my family, they have fed this correspondent, Ranika, this story. That you know what? Prince William has been invited to Hugh Grosvenor's wedding. Kate has been invited. Charles and Camilla have been invited to the wedding of Hugh Grosvenor. My family is said to be also one of the richest men in Britain. And they are saying that Harry and Meghan have not been invited. So, first of all, why would you think that Prince Harry and Meghan, even if they were invited, which they were not, would actually even attend this wedding? Last time I checked, Prince Harry did say he feels that it is unsafe to bring his family back in the UK. To bring his family to the UK, he feels it is unsafe. Just earlier this year, Harry did say that things have gotten even worse in the UK. And my family is right. Things have gotten even worse in the UK. Harry is right. My family, you only need to look at the hateful rhetoric back in the UK, coming from the UK media, coming even from government officials targeting Harry and Meghan. Meghan, who's the victim of racism. Meghan, whose son has been subjected to racism. Meghan, who had to flee the country, was basically chased out of the UK, is still being targeted by the firm and by the media, who follow the orders of senior members of the royal family. Meghan is still being targeted. And she's the victim of racism. Her son has experienced racism in the UK. Her daughter Elizabeth has also experienced racism. And she's still being targeted. Meghan is still being targeted. My family, what kind of world do we live in? Right now, the royal family are using this story to deflect. And other tabloids have picked up on this story. Other tabloids have picked up on this story. From Daily Mail, the Sun tabloid, the Mirror. Other tabloids have picked up on this, which can only mean the palace has begun deflecting and distracting and changing the story from the naming of the racist royals to my family. Harry and Meghan are snubbed from attending the wedding of the Duke of Westminster. Yet my family, they never even asked to be at the wedding. My family. First it was, will Harry and Meghan come to King Charles' coronation? Harry came. Meghan, Archie, Lilibet did not. Then my family, it's been, hey, you know what? Is Harry coming to King Charles' birthday? Harry did not come to King Charles' birthday because, first of all, he wasn't even invited. Then my family, it became, will Harry and Meghan come to the UK for Christmas? Now it's, you know what? Prince Harry and Meghan aren't coming to the Duke of Westminster's wedding. My family, I do have to ask, whenever there's a big event in the UK, clearly to me, can see that UK media have every single intention in every single event, even the new year, next year, they'll be asking, is Harry coming? Is Harry coming? Is Meghan coming? Even in the new year, that is what they'll be asking. And mark my words, next year, you'll be hearing that nonsense. Is Harry coming? Is Meghan coming to this event? Is Harry coming? It's like they want to do this time and time again. Time and time again. Harry and Meghan fled Britain years ago. They are not returning to the arms of their abusers. They aren't returning back inside the gilded cage. For what? You know, my family, I feel like what UK media are doing, they are trying to get Harry to somehow feel some kind of loss that is missing out on attending these big events. But my family, what has been Prince Harry's priority all of this time, all these years? It has always been to protect his family. His family. And he has told UK media, who refuse to listen, he'll always protect his family. And his family is Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. That has been Harry's entire objective, mission, to protect his family from the abusive UK tabloid press. Harry has gone on record to say, I don't want to be a single parent. And with the way UK media were bullying Meghan Markle to the point that Meghan even wanted to take her own life, Harry feared that he was headed in that direction, my family, in that direction. And the royal family, when Meghan was asking for help, support, they told Meghan to just take it. You know, just put up with it. Put up with everything thrown at her. That is what the firm wanted. That is the message the firm sent Meghan Markle. When Meghan wanted to check into a mental health clinic, the firm said, no, you can't do this. It will look bad on us. They never cared about Meghan Markle. But you know who cared? Harry. My family hear Prince Harry's very own words about his fears. So my family,
talk me through that appalling, horrific evening.
You know, thinking back to when I was 12 years old, sitting in that sunken bed at Balmoral Castle, I took myself back to that moment and tried to remember as much as possible. You know, my father coming in his dressing gown and sharing that news with me. Only now, as part of writing the book, did I really think about how many hours he'd been away. And the compassion that I have for him as a parent, having to sit with that for many, many hours, bringing up friends of his, trying to work out how the hell do I break this to my two sons. And I never want to be in that position. Part of the reason why we're here now. I never ever want to be in that position. I don't want history to repeat itself. I do not want to be a single dad. And I certainly don't want my children to have a life without a mother or a father.
One of the things I found saddest in the book is the way...
My family, you've heard that yourself. Straight from Prince Harry. What I can see UK media are doing right now. First of all, they're deflecting. And they're changing the story. From discussing the racist royals to discussing or talking about Prince Harry being isolated or excluded from attending this wedding of the so-called Duke of Westminster. My family. That is what they are discussing. To change the story, change the narrative. Remember, once again, I can see the hand of the firm in this. They are good at deflecting. They are very, very good at deflecting stories. So my family, I can see their hand in all this. And they're using, once again, Harry and Meghan's names to deflect. They're still leaking and briefing against Prince Harry. This time, my family, you can see with your own two eyes how stories are created. My family, this story has been created. My family, Prince Harry has been vocal. Without security, there is no way he can bring Meghan or Archie or Lilibet with him whenever he comes to the UK, whenever he visits the UK. Prince Harry has been vocal in that. He's got documents in court as he fights to get security for his family whenever he visits the UK. His court documents tell you this is a man who's committed to protecting his family, and there is no way he brings Meghan or Archie or Lilibet to a place he views as being unsafe. That is unsafe for Archie, Meghan, and Lilibet. There's no way Harry does that. So first of all, why would any carnival or so-called expert even think that Harry and Meghan were ever going to attend this wedding of this so-called Hugh Grosvenor, even if they were invited? What makes them think that? What? What makes them even think that even for a minute that Harry or even Meghan, even especially Meghan or Archie, Lilibet would ever attend this guy's wedding? My family, if Harry and Meghan had met police security, then maybe you can say they might attend. They might. And that's a big if. They might. My family, they might. But my family, without security, there is no way Prince Harry brings Meghan or Archie or Lilibet in the UK to the UK when he knows it is unsafe. My family, there is completely no way Harry does that to Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet, Diana, my family. And just to remind you exactly Harry's very own words, my family, I want you to hear, my family, Harry's words, my family, again, please.
I'm happy with them talking crap about me every single day because I know it's not true. What I draw the line at is when you're inciting hatred towards myself and or my wife and my children. I'm happy.
Also hear this, my family.
The safety of my family is my priority, right? And that is the main reason that we left. Unfortunately, the circumstances back there hasn't changed. In fact, it's only got worse. I feel safe here. My family feels safe here. I'm happy. My family's happy.
So my family, who in the world thinks or believes that somehow, some way, Prince Harry could choose someone else's wedding over the safety of his family? Who in the world even thinks that? I think they added this stuff about, him being Archie's godfather to also try and turn it into some kind of, story that somehow this is so sad for Harry and Meghan because they can't attend, their son's godfather's, wedding. I feel like that's the reason they added this person is Prince Archie's godfather. My family, I can't stand seeing that Archie, my family, is a victim of racism himself. At such a young age, my family is being used by the Rota also to attack Harry and Meghan. My family, I can't stand that even one bit. And also, friends of Harry and Meghan don't speak to Royal Nika. They don't. This is the woman, my family, who was briefed for the palace that Harry had, been invited to his birthday, and that Harry snapped the event. Prince Harry, even when responding, did not respond to Royal Nika. He responded to a different media outlet called The Messenger. That is who Harry's person responded to, not not to Royanika, my family. However, here is what Royanika is saying. She says the friends of Harry and Meghan have also questioned the instance that they may have leaked Charles and Kate's names to Scobie. And that one said, I don't think they are coming out of this looking good or benefiting from any of this. It doesn't reflect them well on them at all. My family, this is the language of the UK tabloid press. Any friend of Harry and Meghan does not speak like this. This is the rhetoric I have heard and seen from royal experts. Not from Harry and Meghan's so-called friends, my family, who don't speak to Royanika. You know? My family, Royanika says this, that Meghan may be less disappointed than her husband to miss out on Grosvenor's wedding celebrations, expected to be held at Eton Hall, at the heart of his 11,000-acre estate in Cheshire. Scobie has said that Meghan does not want to return to England and refuses to dive back into the soap opera. And that this comment from Scobie has caused amusement behind palace walls. They're happy that Meghan is not coming back. So if you're happy, why do you think that Meghan would want to attend anyone's wedding in the UK? Especially if that person is being used to somehow, troll Harry and Meghan. My family, there's no way. And no friend of Harry and Meghan could ever possibly want to be used to troll Harry and Meghan, to trash Harry and Meghan. No friend of Harry and Meghan would ever allow themselves to be used as a weapon against Harry and Meghan. No friend of Harry and Meghan would ever do such a thing. My family, this guy, Hugh Grosvenor, my family, he may have known Harry. He may have known Harry. My family, they may have known each other. They may even have played together. But the fact is, Harry did say he had lost some friends. And my family, he chose to protect the mother of his kids from the toxic tablets, from the toxic farm. He may have lost some friends. And those friends were never truly friends. Because friends, my family, can never be used, should never be used, or never allow themselves to be used to attack you, to abuse you. Like how I'm saying, these so-called friends are being used. They are being used to troll Harry. They are being used to attack Meghan Markle. They are being used by the media as part of the smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. They are being used to deflect the main story from the main story that Charles and Kim Moulton are the alleged racist royals who had concerns about Archie's skin color. No friend allows themselves to be used by anyone to go after someone they call a friend. No friend does that. It reminds me of those so-called old friends who are going to Saravine to tell them that Harry doesn't speak to us. Someone who has been vocal in abusing Meghan Markle and Harry himself, and you call yourself a friend who speaks to someone who abuses your friend. My family, those have never been Harry or Meghan's friends. And guess what, Palace? No need to worry. Meghan will live happily in California for the rest of her life. And so also will Prince Harry. Because no person in direct mind ever would want to be around the abusers. And I feel like, UK media are trying to make Harry somehow feel some kind of regret over leaving. But my family, if you regret leaving, it means you also regret protecting your family. So, can Harry ever regret protecting his family? Can Harry ever regret protecting the mother of his children and his kids? Can he ever regret that? My family, the answer is no. The answer is no. Harry can never ever regret that. He's been vocal about protecting Meghan and his children. Harry has been very much vocal, protecting Meghan and his kids. And I'm happy that that is what Harry and Meghan are doing, protecting their kids. My family, according to Ranika, who clearly is going after Meghan Markle, says that Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah was dubbed soap opera by Behind Palace Was My Family. That's what they called it. However, Ranika, who has on her profile an interview she had with Harry years ago, she says this for Harry because my family, in her mind, she knows what Harry thinks. But for Harry, who was keen to attend one of his oldest and closest friends' nuptials, when did Harry say that? Please kindly, where did Harry say that? Where did Harry say that? Please kindly show me where is your source. Where did Harry say, you know what, I want to attend this nuptial of my so-called oldest and closest friend? Where did Harry even say that? What's your source? Did Harry speak to you? The liar who lied that my family, Prince Harry, was invited to Charles' birthday. Did Harry speak to Ranika? Maybe she has, on her profile, a photo of her interview with Harry because she wants people to believe that Harry talks to her. You know what? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why she has a profile of her interviewing Prince Harry on her X account, because she wants people to believe or think that Harry speaks to her. That Harry told Ranika, you know what, I would love to attend, one of my oldest friends' wedding. Ranika, Harry does not speak to you. Harry does not speak to Ranika. He does not. He does not. Harry does not speak to Ranika. He does not. He doesn't. My family, and that Harry not being able to attend will be a bitter reminder of the repercussions of his departure from the royal fold. My family, let me put it this way. The abusers, they hold the key. The key to you being close to your so-called oldest friends. My family, the abusers, UK media and the farm, they say they hold the key to Prince Harry attending, weddings of his so-called oldest friends without whining and dining, without Harry whining or dining with his abusers. There is no way he can be able to attend his so-called friend's wedding. My family, that is what is being said. That's the message that my family, we are being told. The message that is being said is that, my family. My family, Abusers are so desperate to make Harry want to regret leaving the royal family. My family, why did Harry leave the royal family? Why did Harry leave the royal fold? He left to keep the mother of his kids safe. He left to protect the woman he loves. He left because the royal family refused to support him and instead chose to get to bed with those who abuse him and Meghan, with those who are still aiming to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. My family, that's why Harry left. So my family, if the abusers think that someone, in this case, they hold all the cards, my family, they hold nothing. They hold nothing over Prince Harry. They hold nothing and have nothing on Prince Harry or even on Meghan. My family, if attending this so-called Hugh Grosvenor's wedding is contingent upon being a member of the firm, guess what? Harry made the right choice to choose his family over the toxic firm that come with the UK tabloid press. My family. Because if Harry was a member of the firm, whether he liked it or not, my family, if the Times had said, you know what, we want Veronica to have an interview with Harry, my family, Harry, even if Veronica has spread so many lies about Harry and Meghan, Harry would have no choice but to sit down for an interview with Veronica. He'd have no choice. The firm comes as a package deal with the UK media. They come as a package deal. They come together. You can't have William, Charles, Kate, or Camilla as part of your family without having the toxic UK tabloid press. There's no way. There is no way. My family, there's no way. They come as a package deal. My family. So what makes the UK media think even that Prince Harry would ever want any of them anywhere around them? My family, the thing is, they know Harry wants nothing to do with the toxic and abusive UK tabloid press. However, they're counting on Harry's love for his family. For example, for Charles, for William, despite everything they have done to him, they're counting on Harry's love, Harry's affection for them, despite everything they have done to him. They're counting on that to try and gain access to Harry himself, to try and get Harry on the table, sitting down with carnival of so-called experts, to speak with everyone who has ever abused Meghan Markle, or even his children, to people who are showing their intentions of using even Harry and Meghan's kids as tabloid fodder to sell papers, to even spread negativity about Harry and Meghan. My family, we are being told that Hugh Grosvenor has invited Charles, Camilla, Kate, William. He hasn't even invited Harry and Meghan. My family, that's okay, that's cool. So why are UK media trying to imply, you know what, Harry was keen to attend one of his oldest and closest friends' nuptials? When did Harry tell Roya Nika that? Because my family, last I checked, even when Harry was responding to a lie from Roya Nika, who wrote that Harry had been invited to King's birthday when Harry had not, Harry did not respond directly to Roya Nika. My family, Harry and Meghan's spokesperson, Harry and Meghan's spokesperson, they spoke to a media outlet called The Messenger. That's who they spoke to, not to the liar, Royanika. So, my family, once again, Royanika has been briefed a story by the palace and is using what she thinks Harry may be feeling to form her own opinion about what she thinks Harry is thinking. Royanika, you have no idea what Harry is thinking. What we do know for a fact is that Harry is suing some of Murdoch's tabloids. Harry is suing the Rothmere-owned tabloid Daily Mail. That's who Harry is suing. Harry can't stand all of you. And if you think by lying about him or Meghan, it's going to make Harry and Meghan regret leaving, fleeing the royal family, that it is going to make Harry regret, leaving the farm and choosing to protect his family, Harry is never going to regret protecting his family, which is Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. That is his family. That's who Harry owes everything to. But clearly, they want Harry to regret leaving. But first of all, saying, what? If you hadn't left, this would have been a park whereby you could have attended this family. You could have attended this. My family, let me tell you something about this life that we live in. My family, all these material things, yes, we do need material things to pay our bills, pay our rent. We need money, for example, to pay our rent, to pay for a house mortgage. But my family, guess what? What is most important really, as a fact really, in this life is having those who love you around you and those you love around you. That is what is very, very important. A person who is being used to spread negativity about you, that is not your friend. A person who is being used to undermine you or portray, you are being isolated by that person, is being used to do that, my family, is not your friend. A person who is being used to spread negativity and hate towards the people you love, those are not your friends. And they've never been your friends. You must keep your distance from those who don't mean you well. And the fact is, those who abuse Harry and Meghan do not mean either Harry or Meghan well. Those who go after the woman Harry loves don't mean Harry or Meghan well. Those who lie about Harry and Meghan don't mean Harry or Meghan well. They don't. They do not. My family. And if you're asking for Harry to choose royal family perks of being the royal family, don't forget what being the royal family also comes with. It comes with the UK tabloid press that Harry can't stand. And has been vocal in saying what he can never be able to stand is the sick relationship between the monarchy and the press. Harry has been vocal in saying that. And clearly, the royal family have chosen. Charles and William have chosen. They have chosen the toxic UK tabloid press. Guess what? That's also, a toxic perk. My family comes with being in the royal fold. And Harry has said he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. My family, he doesn't want that. If you're asking Harry to choose, because clearly they're asking perks or your family or Meghan or Archie or Lilibet, Harry will always choose Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. my family, Harry will always choose Meghan or Archie Lilibet. Of course, you all know Meghan ain't coming back. She's not. After what they've done to her, after all the abuse, insults, racism, Meghan is not coming back. UK media, no, she isn't coming back. However, they're hoping Harry has a different view. They're hoping that Harry, on the other hand, wants something different to come back. That's what they're hoping for. And not use that to gain access to him. My family, if Harry ever comes back, he's destroyed. He is destroyed because I can't see him ever returning, or my family with Meghan hand in hand to the royal fold. My family, I can't see that happening. Because Meghan has shown she is not going back to the arms of his abusers. She is not going back. Meghan has shown to protect herself and her mental health. There is no way Meghan is going back to the arms of her abusers. No way. So my family, that to me is crystal clear. The media also clearly, it is crystal clear. However, they're hoping Harry has, a different view. Because my family, they still haven't been able to destroy the spear and get the spear back inside the cage, whereby he has no freedoms, whereby they want to see him there in prison, alone, miserable, like what happens to other spears who are divorced, from Margaret to Andrew, divorced out of public life. That's what they want to see Prince Harry. Not having a successful Invictus Games, not meeting with NATO officers, They don't want that. Not sitting down with government ministers from different corners of the world. They don't want Harry, seeing Harry doing that, my family. That's why they keep trying to destroy Prince Harry. Harry must never allow UK media or those who wish him wrong anywhere near him or Meghan or Archie or even Lilibet, then I'm a family. So my family, we have gone for the will Harry and Meghan come to the UK for Christmas to now it is Harry and Meghan haven't been invited to attend someone's wedding. My family, Harry and Meghan, have not shown any intention to attend this guy's wedding. However, according to Roanika, Harry wants to. According to Roanika, who's a liar, Harry wants to. Harry doesn't speak to Roanika. My family, if Harry spoke to Roanika, then Roanika would have been briefed by Prince Harry that he had not been invited to King Charles' birthday, but Roanika was not briefed by Prince Harry. Clearly, this comes from the palace. It's a creation of the palace to deflect from my family this scandal after the names of the racist royals have been named publicly. They are deflecting, and they are using Harry and Meghan to deflect my family. They are using Harry and Meghan's name and even Archie's name to deflect. And that is what I can't stand. Seeing Harry and Meghan being used as scapegoats to distract from the bigger story. That Charles and Kim Morton had concerns about Archie's skin color. They were the ones being racist towards Archie. My family, let's remain focused on really the big story of my family. And that is members of the royal family have been racist towards Archie and even towards Meghan and also Lilibet and my family. My family, now you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to kindly please hear your opinion, family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, and also Doria Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. Harry and Meghan are not going back to the arms of the abusers. This time, UK media will not destroy the spear. In history, the spear is always destroyed by getting him divorced, by getting the spear to lose the person he loves, he or she loves, like what's happened to Margaret. Andrew also divorced. They want the same thing to happen to Prince Harry. My family, not this time. Not this time. And I pray that UK media never ever succeed in destroying Harry and Meghan's love. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you or my family. May God bless each and every single one of you. He never wins. Love wins, and stay tuned on this video. UK media must understand, Harry wants nothing to do with them. If any pack come with UK media, Harry will say no immediately. My family, he'll say no immediately, my family. Harry chose, and he chose his family, Meghan and Elizabeth. It's high time UK media, the firm, understand that. Harry has chosen and respect his choice. He chooses Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet Diana over the toxic farm. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless all my family. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever. UK media need to leave Harry and Meghan alone. They need to. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever. Hello, members of DUCHESS Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of DUCHESS Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.